YouTube? My name is Coreyxmadison. Thank you so much for joining me. So in today's video, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be showing you guys how I got this beautiful all day, everyday makeup routine, darling. With some pops of fun, because we got some purple highlighter going on right now. We got some white in the waterline or whatever. So fun little moments, but for the most part, this is pretty darn wearable, using all affordable products, so all like drugstore brands. No prestigious brands happening in this video. So if that sounds interesting to you and you're like me and you ballin' on a budget, then you're gonna like this video. So if that sounds interesting to you, you already read the motherfucking title, so let's just get straight into the motherfucking video. Okay? Because I got some stuff to show you. Let's go! Now let's all just take a moment to address the glaring issue. I'm just gonna kind of address the elephant in the room. Corey, it looks like you have a volcano growing on the side of your face. And yes I do. You know, it's kind of funny because I work at Ulta, right? So I always tell people, don't pick your acne because it's just gonna make it worse. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm gonna teach y'all this new word. It's called hypocrisy. Yeah, I picked the fuck out of a pimple last night. I literally just couldn't help it. I did not think it was gonna get this bad, but that's okay because I'm just gonna show you, if you have a spot like this, how to correct it. So it actually just works out just fine. Also, I have some goodies that I picked up from Ulta because I didn't actually have all drugstore makeup, so I wanted to replace some of the things that I usually use for my everyday routine that are high-end and replace it with something that's more affordable drugstore bags. So in this bag we have a pack of lashes from Ardell. I know they're usually like the cheapest lashes you can find. I got mine in $120. We'll go through all the specifics later, but yeah. So I got a pack of lashes. I got this Juvia's Place setting powder that I heard really good things about. This one girl specifically on TikTok, if I can remember her info, I'll put it here. She does amazing makeup looks with this powder. I've got this highlighter palette from Undone. I already have an eyeliner palette, but it actually like shattered into a bajillion pieces. And this one also has a purple highlighter at the bottom. We might dabble in the purple highlighter. I don't know yet, but we're gonna hold on to this one. Super excited for that. I got a brow pencil from Morphe. I've been using the Anastasia pencil, but I used this before I got my Anastasia pencil, so I already know I like it. My foundation is going to be from Morphe. They came out with this Filter Effects Soft Focus a couple months ago, if not a year ago at this point, and then they recently came out with their new Soft Focus Concealer as well, and I heard it's pretty good, so I want to try the foundation. I got Lash Princess from Essence. I've also heard mixed reviews about this mascara. If you guys don't already know, you can see it in my previous makeup video. I very much don't have lashes, so I'm really curious to see how well this works. I didn't get the waterproof one, I just got the regular False Effect in green, so we'll see how she does. For primer, I got the Plump It Right Back Plumping Serum and Primer from NYX. I heard this was really good, and it came in a travel size, so I was like, okay, we'll try the tiny one, and if I like it, I'll get the big one. But y'all know my favorite primer is the Hydro Grip Primer from Milk, so I was like, we'll see. So I have obviously other drugstore products. That's not the entire makeup look, but everything else I'm going to be using is drugstore, and I already have it. So now we can get into the makeup. God damn. It's going to be an everyday look, so let's start with moisturizer. So for moisturizer, I'm going to be taking the CeraVe moisturizing cream. It's for face and body. I use it for my face and my body. This is probably one of the best moisturizers on the market. I have dry skin in the winter, oily skin in the summer. So I guess like combo, but like not daily combo. It's more of a seasonal combo. I also have allergies, so that could also play a part in it. But yeah, this moisturizer is really good. You want to make sure your skin's nice and hydrated. Woo! And then for chapstick, I'm using Dr. Bronner's. This chapstick's like $4. I don't know if that's considered drugstore or not, but it's good. So like I said, for primer, we're taking the NYX Plump It Right Back Plumping Serum. It feels like the Hydro Grip Primer for sure. I mean, yeah, that feels really good. Very hydrating. Feels kind of light. I like it. We'll see how it does after a few hours. So next, I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. hydrating camo concealer, satin finish. This is in the shade Deep Olive. We're gonna use, this is one of my favorite drugstore concealers. Literally amazing, super hydrating, super full coverage, kind of a dupe for Tarte Shape Tape, depending on who you ask. So I'm gonna use this just to cover up any spots. God damn. Okay. Look at it, it's literally bulging out. Literally terrifying. I'm gonna take a little fan and just let it dry for a few seconds. It's my little hack in case you gotta go to where you're getting to. You don't have time to wait for it to dry. You hit the little. Also, if I start crying, like my eyes start watering, I'll also use this as well to speed up the tear drying process. But yeah, so we're just gonna blend out all those little areas. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'm an underpainter. I should have prefaced this with that. I'm an underpainter. I think underpainting is literally the best way, you know, and it's not full underpainting. Like there's certain things that go above my foundation, certain things that go below. It literally just depends on what it is. Just like that. So our shining went down a little bit. Now it's just like a little lump. But yeah, the skin already is looking much better. I feel like it's a good skin day, you know? No, but this shade looks really good on me, and I feel like the concealer takes really well to my skin type. So next, we're gonna do blush. Shit. And you guys have seen this blush before. I've talked about it a bunch of times, but it's the NYX Sweet Cheeks Liquid Blush. Literally one of my faves. This is in the shade Almost Famous. It looks like this. So we're gonna take this liquid blush and we're gonna put it, for me, I put it right here, almost in like the center of my face. I'm gonna go right over that shiner. And what's great is that the orange in this blush is actually gonna help to color correct that spot as well. And then just on my nose. Just like that. This, I don't wait for it to dry. I immediately start blending it away because I don't want it to be too pigmented, because this blush is very, very pigmented and can get out of hand very, very fast. I must say I'm really digging the serum foundation. I feel like it's making my skin look really nice and shiny. But now that I look freaking red, we're gonna do foundation. Like I said, the foundation I got was from Morphe. It's brandy new, just opening the package now. So this is what it looks like. It's actually giving NARS. It's very pretty. It comes in like a little glass bottle. This is $20, so super affordable for foundation. Yeah, medium to full coverage, filter effect. I'm a direct-to-face type of gal. I don't like to waste time, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take a nice fluffy brush that looks like this. Most of my brushes are from ColourPop, so they actually are pretty affordable. They're from ColourPop or the Madison Beer X Morphe collection. So they actually are all drugstore brushes as well. I got the skills to pay the bills. When I said drugstore, I freaking meant it, even in my freaking tools. So, okay. I feel like it's a little light, but I can make it work. It's not a problem. So I like to brush under the blush first, because once you start putting the foundation on top of the blush, it actually turns a little bit red for obvious reasons, right? So I like to make sure it's nice and neutral on the bottom, and then I'll blend it up into my face. Okay. All right, Morphe. I see you, Morphe. Like I said, I think it's a little light, but I can fix that. What do we think? I think I like it. Skin's glowing. Skin is really glowing. Like the finish on this thing is like giving glow central. It's giving, like I said, kind of NARS almost, like that. What's that foundation that people really like? I can't remember, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. So for highlighting the under eye, I'm gonna take two concealers. So the first one is the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer Full Wear in the shade Almond 410, and then the other one is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is in the shade Fairest. So we're gonna start with this concealer first. Now this concealer is pretty darn light. So if you're not a fan of super light concealer and full glam looks, this ain't the one for you schnookums. But I'm just gonna put a little bit of it in the center, kind of carve out my nose just a touch, not too much. And then we're gonna put a little bit on the edge here, and then boop, 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 boop. The lady. So we're gonna take my fan again, get a little drying situation going on, and then we're gonna blend everything away except for the two innermost corners going on here. But before we blend it away, you're gonna take that super light concealer that I was talking about and you're gonna put that right in the middle. But I don't let this part dry, because if I let it dry, it's gonna be way too light, but it's literally just gonna look just like that. See, I don't put that much. And then you see me? You see what I'm doing? Let me get a little closer. You see what I'm doing? Okay. All the way up. Like, literally don't worry about avoiding nothing. Just go on your nose. Just do everything, because I'm gonna recontour my nose anyway. Just like that. You see that? That's some highlight, girl. So I'm gonna go back to that LA Girl, the Dark Pro Concealer. Okay, so we're gonna contour the nose. So I'm gonna do underneath to make the nose look shorter. And then do a little bit on the side. Bow. This is not a super detailed tutorial, so I'm not gonna be explaining everything, but if you want to see more, you can watch my other videos where I go in more depth about what exactly I'm doing and why I'm doing it. But for the sake of time, I'm just gonna do stuff and you're gonna nod your head and pretend like you understand, okay? So nod your head, pretend like you understand. Good job. So I'm literally just gonna take my big boy brush and just do the bottom, blend out the bottom, and then do the sides. And I don't really care if it gets like kind of messy, because it's not supposed to look super snatched. That's just not what I'm going for. It looks like this. I think that that looks fine. I think it looks just as good as if it was like super mega ultra contoured and shit. So okay, so base is like done. Now we're gonna powder it up. So like I said, I'm gonna take the Juvia's Place powder. Okay. Oh damn, why did that spill like literally everywhere? Yo, I made a mess. I made a fucking mess. I'm so sorry. Okay, we're gonna take our pink powder sponge, also from Real Techniques. I think this one's like $7. Oh, I'm sorry. There's powder everywhere right now. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit because I don't know what this powder is giving. It's very yellow, and I'm just gonna start powdering it up. Yep. Okay. Okay. Put the powder on. I like it. I don't love it. It's very yellow, so I feel like maybe I would be better suited with the So next, moving on to bronzer, I'm taking the Morphe Brontouring. This one is in the shade Showmance, Show plus Romance. As you can see, I've hit pan with this thing. It's got a contour on one side, a bronzer on the other side. I literally just go like this, using my ColourPop brush, dip off the excess, and then warm up the face. The finish is really good. It still allows for natural radiance to pass through. When you apply it, it's not super, what's the word? You know when it's very splotchy? It's like, you know, you put bronzer on and it just wants to sit exactly where you put it. Like, that doesn't do that. It actually has a really nice gradient, really lovely fan. And then I will take just a smaller brush and then reinforce my nose contour. There's something in my goddamn eye. Perfect. Now I'm going to take a powder blush. This is from Juvia's Place. It's their number 2, volume 1. And I'm just gonna take the bottom, this orange blush right here. I'm obviously a fan of orange blush, if you can write down. I like a good orange blush. So I will smile now, and I won't put it on the apples. I'll put it right outside the apples. Right outside the apples. Just like that. I feel like blush should just be adding life, literally, like the vitality, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel alive. And then also that'll help to blend in the concealer and the bronzer, and also help to correct that fucking pimple. Highlighter palette, shall we? Let's open the highlighter palette. I'm very excited. I have not tried Undone Beauty before. Their packaging, like their whole vibe is that they're very like, I feel like they're just super like clean and like minimalism and whatever the fuck. But we're gonna take, should I take the white one? We'll start tame. We'll start with the gold one. I'll do my nose, and if I like what I see, then we can add a little bit of the the white. I love it when a plan comes together. Ah, it's fire. That's like a little too much light. Hold on. It's really good. I'm glad I have this now because I have all the highlighters in one, and I feel like it's supposed to be a perfect amount because who's using purple highlighter that much? Like, you know what I'm saying? I can do brows now. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna take the Morphe brow pencil. It's $6. This. I don't care. I don't care who you are. I don't care how picky you are. You're not beating $6. So this is in the shade Java. Natural brows, and this thing literally glides on so easily. Anyway, sorry. Let me do my brows. So I'll do a bottom line just like that. You see that? I'll do it to the other side. Then y'all know I'm a brow powder girl. I got this brow powder from Walmart. Not from Walmart. I got it from the beauty supply store. Okay? It comes with a dark shade, a light shade, and a wax. Don't ask me where it's from because the logo done peeled off. Look at this thing. It's so tore the fuck up. Okay? Tore it from the floor up because it's from the beauty supply store. So don't ask me nothing about nothing. So we're gonna start in the middle here. Boom. Yes, ma'am. I always like the darkest part of my brow to be the very center of the brow. And do the same thing to the other side. Okay. Then we take a little bit of the lighter product and we put it on the tail. I don't like super dark tails. I like gradient, you know? I'm gonna take some of the brow glue from NYX and then I'm just gonna gel up my brows. This brow glue is really good, especially if you want those soapbox brows, the soap brows. This is your girl, because it's like glue. Like, it's just a different consistency, and it's a lot stronger than just regular good old gel. The regular good old gel still is, you know, the damn thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it don't, but. Now for eyeliner, your girl started dabbling in using eyeshadow as eyeliner. So we're gonna take our Morphe The Bebs palette, the Avani Gregg collaboration. This is probably one of my favorite palettes because it's literally just like, it reminds me of a painter's palette. And we're gonna take this black eyeshadow here on an angled brush like this, and we're gonna do our goddamn eyeliner. Okay, so you see this, like, you see the end of my eye, right? Like, it's like right there, right in there. So we wanna start right above the end of the eye. I'm gonna show you so it makes more sense, but right above the end of the eye. See how I didn't quite go right in there? I kind of went a little bit above it. That's kind of what we want, okay? And I'm just gonna drag that out. Like that. See? And this is what I like about eyeshadow and eyeliner, because I just feel like you just have more control. So then I'm gonna bring it up like this. And we're gonna do the innermost corner of the eye. Sorry, I actually have to look at my mirror when I do this part, so yeah. Bangle, bangle, bongle. It's not perfect. It's literally never perfect. I've come to accept that. That's the eyeliner. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side and come back. Bang bang into the room. We did it. So we're not done. So I'm gonna take this equally effed up Epic Wear pencil from NYX. This is just a regular white pencil. Usually I wouldn't use white because I feel like it's just a little extreme, but we're going for a pretty glam look today, so why not? So I'm gonna sharpen it real good. And then we're gonna put it right here, starting in the middle of the eye and then going out. I've also been trying to get my eyes to look a little bit wider this way. So I'm gonna take my same angled brush I used for my eyeliner without adding any extra product, starting right underneath there and following the white out. Okay? Okay, so now I'm gonna take Lash Princess from Essence. We're gonna put this on our top and bottom lashes. This is what the spoolie looks like. We'll see what we see. Okay, Nothing to really write home about, but it worked. I mean, it's a mascara and it put mascara juice all over my lashes, so pretty good, pretty good, pretty adequate. So let's do the lashes next. So for lashes, like I said, I have the Ardell lashes. Now, I'm going to take my strip lash glue from Kiss, put that right on the back. While that dries, I'm going to take this Milani brow pen. Now what I've done is, it's a brow pen, right? But I actually cut off the top. So it used to be a lot pointier than this. Because I want that circle shape, that's what I used it for. And we're going to make our little shiner here a beauty mark. So I'm going to put it right on top. Ooh, can you see? Okay. Do the rest of my beauty marks. And I do my beauty marks in generally the same spot. Sometimes I won't put all of them, but they're all in the same spot because I feel like that's kind of my signature, you know? Now this is not a lash application tutorial, but obviously you want to get as close to the lash line as possible, yada yada yada. And this is a half lash, so it's only going on the back end. Ugh, literally so pretty. Just chilling right on the end. Oh, looks so good. Just adds that little bit of volume that you need, you know, but you don't need. You know what I'm saying? Looks so good. Like, I feel like it just finished the look. And even this kind of looks almost a lash extension-y, which I love. I love that look. So for lips, I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place lip liner in the shade Kohl. Best lip liner, hands down. Especially if you are of my complexion. It's perfect for like nude lips and shit. So I'm gonna line my lips just like that. For the top lip, I'm going to take my brow powder in again to fill in my top lip. Just gonna take the dark shade again, fill it in. Then I'm going to take this lipstick from L'Oreal. This is in the shade 840 Nature's Blush. Looks like that. It's a really pretty pinky nude. I'm gonna put that right in the center. I'm gonna take a clear gloss. It used to be clear. It is not clear anymore, but it's the Essence lip gloss. Really good lip gloss. Super thick. And I'm gonna gloss it up. The powder does not move under the gloss as well. That's great. I don't know how, but it doesn't. So I love it. I don't know if this was the frame that it was in when we started, but this is the frame that it's going to be in when we finish. So I'm going to take the Morphe setting spray one more time. And with that, guys, we are finished. So let me do my hair, come back, and we'll close out the video. So that is going to do it for this video, guys. Comment down below and let me know what your favorite product is that you picked up. For me, I don't know. I was really digging the Filter Effect foundation from Morphe. I feel like I could have gone a shade down for sure, but the finish was really nice. I feel like I was glowing. Even now, I'm like glowing underneath the powder, underneath the product, underneath the everything. So I really did love this. I also shout out to this highlighter palette from Undone. Like I said, I'd never used their brand before. I really actually want to test out the purple highlighter. Should we test out the purple? I don't know if you guys can see that. That looks so freaking cute. Yo, the purple highlighter is purple highlighting right now. Hold on. You guys see that? Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Okay, yeah, no. I freaking love this highlighter. This one was literally amazing. I feel like everything came out mad cute. Oh my god. Anyways, yeah, so that's gonna do it for this video. Those are some of my favorite products. But all the products that I use will be linked down below, so feel free to shop till you drop, babes, to figure out what works for you. But yeah, guys, other than that, that is gonna do it for this video. So like if you enjoyed, leave a comment of your thoughts. Make sure to smile. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to hit that bell notification button right after you subscribe. We're almost at 2K, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye! Go get you some drugstore makeup. Body on a budget. What?